Hello, madam, ma'am, what's your name?
My name is Tanya Melody,
And Tanya, where are you from?
Brisbane, Australia.
And how long have you been in Cambodia?
5.5 years, yeah.
What are some of the things that you've done during your 5.5 years in Cambodia?
When I first got here, I was working for an organisation fighting against anti-trafficking, and at the time I was actually worshipping here at New Life, and I finished up my contract after that year, and I just felt that God did not want me to go home at all, and so I connected with Pastor Jesse and people and staff, and I decided that I really felt my vision for the rest of my life, honestly, is connected to New Life. So
Well,
here I
praise
am.
God, great. And so the reason I'm interviewing you actually is because my wife was sharing some of the things. Here in a few minutes, what are you going to be doing?
So it's about 5 o'clock, and at 5:15 I teach a leadership class to about 70 students. I've been doing that for about 4 years, pretty much since I started here at New Life.
Okay. And how many are these students Christians?
Probably maybe 60-70% of them are, but a lot of people are we have a big sign out the front of the church, and a lot of people just kind of see the sign and they're like, free English class, great, okay, come on in, and most of them are Buddhists.
Okay, so most of them are non-Christian Buddhists, and you're teaching a leadership. What are the two big subjects that you were telling me about?
So at the moment we're doing a 3-month course. We're learning 10 habits of how to lead yourself, and then after that 10 habits on how to lead others.
Did you create these lessons yourself?
Yeah.
Are you creating them as you go?
Yeah.
Will they be available to others if they want to use them?
Sure, yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you have something else going on that is connected
Yes.
with this. And so tell us how that's working.
So a few years ago, Cindy noticed that I just really love sponsorship and just getting kids education. And so she gave me a role connecting a local slum with New Life School. And so basically my job it's called sponsorship coordinator. So I work part-time about 4 or 5 hours in the slum during the day, and I connect the kids with sponsors, overseas sponsorships, and get them an education. So I've been doing that for maybe 3, nearly 4 years. And so at the moment we have an exciting new project, something just that I feel honestly God has, probably for 2017, adopt a family is basically what I feel that God is saying and put on my heart. So I have been training 70 leaders for the last few years, and I'm trying to utilize as many of them as I can to get into the slum and be my team. And basically what we're doing is we're going around the entire slum. There's about 40 or 50 families there, about 200 members in the whole slum. We're interviewing families. We're finding out what are your needs, what are your dreams and hopes for the future, what are your physical needs right now, what do you need, like vegetables or vitamins, baby formula, things like that. Taking a quick snap, we're writing up profiles, and then we're basically getting people to adopt a family from the slum. So we really want these kids and these families to be sustained right now, because the kids that are going into New Life School, they haven't yet graduated. Graduating and getting a job means a salary, and it means support for their family, but the families at the slum right now are in a waiting game. And so basically what I'm looking to do is find people to support these families right now with their vegetables, with their malnutrition, things like that, just while they're waiting for their children to graduate and get those great jobs. But also we're looking for prayer. We know this is such a game of prayer. You know, everyone in this slum basically just has a problem every single time that I go there, and we fix one problem and the next week it's another. So my vision really is just helping that slum. My heart is for that particular area, but how to build up and how to use people that are just driving past on their motorbike and they see the sign and they're like, wow, I'd love to learn a leadership class in English and it's free, and the next thing they're becoming a leader. So basically that's what I've been busy with the last few years.
Could you describe the slum for us? What does it look like? What are the people like that live there?
The first word that comes to mind is malnutrition. Very, very skinny, disease everywhere. Just even 2 weeks ago, I run a kids program on a Saturday. We have about 50 kids in the program, and just 2 weeks ago.
Is that also at the slum?
Yeah. 2 weeks ago, a little girl died from disease, and so that is the first thing that I think of when I think of the slum. There's mud, it's very narrow, it's very hot, and everyone's living on top of each other. It's congested.
What's the housing like?
Shacks and dirt. It's disgusting. And so even simple things, sometimes I might go and buy a pillow, and that just brings the greatest joy to someone because they've never had something clean. They're sleeping on something disgusting every night.
So where do you get your helpers to do this?
financial or here?
Here, the human
Yeah.
resources.
Yeah, from my class, or I also run a cell group. So this class, it starts at 5:15 until 6:30, and then I have a cell group every night after that. So I also have some people from the cell group.
Okay, and so you invite them. What do? Just say, hey, I'm doing
Yeah.
this. Anybody want to go down with me?
Yeah.
And how many usually go with you?
Between 10, 15, sometimes it rotates. So I have about 20 people that go with me, but usually it's between 10 and 15, so it just rotates.
That's good. So you're exposing them to the needs, and Cambodians are very compassionate people. They're touched by that also, and they have an opportunity to reach out and to show their love, and some of them are turning to faith. Is that right, you think?
Absolutely.
Good. Good. Well, thank you for sharing, Tanya, and it's so excited to hear all this, and I'd like to ask you more, but we're going to try to keep this pretty short. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any prayer needs? 2 or 3 prayer needs?
Definitely. If you are watching this and you're interested in adopting a family, please, you can contact me, even if it's not financial, but you actually just want to pray over a family and invest in their lives through prayer. Absolutely, I would definitely love that.
Okay, thank you. Oh,
Thank you so much.